and welcome to another Bright Away Live video. Today we're going to be making a bit of mess in the kitchen with a couple of blink and you'll miss them recipes. Yes, you heard that right. These recipes are so quick and so simple and so easy you might have to rewind just to make sure you actually saw what you saw. So first up, I'm going to be making some walnut meatballs, followed by the quickest, laziest, simpler than simplest cheesy sauce for pasta. Okay, right, first up, the meatballs. Okay, this is what we'll be using. Garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, make sure they're rehydrated. These ones happen to be in oil, but those are the ones we've got. Some walnut pieces and some basil, or basil, depending on how you say it. That's it. There is a particular order that you want these ingredients to go in. Now today I'm not using my Ninja, I'm going to be using this old blender that I've had for years. Now when you're choosing a blender, try and go for as high a power motor as you can. Ours is about 700, which is probably why it's lasted us more than a year, because this sucker gets some serious punishment. Now then, first in is going to be your garlic, probably because that's the one that's going to need chopping the most. So in it goes. Next up, oh my word, oh my goodness, that just smells, oh, that smells fantastic. Right, the whole pack of basil, that is going in, so squish it down, right, lid on. Half the lid will go on. Lid on, prepare for some noise, because here we go. Right, actually that wasn't as noisy as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so the next to go in is going to be the tomatoes. Now the tomatoes give it great flavour, but also because they're sticky, they will help the whole thing to bind together. Okay, here we go again. A bit noisier this time, and stuck. You will have to scrape the sides down a bit because tomatoes, they just don't like being cut. Yeah. Okay, so 1/2 a cup of walnuts has already gone in, and that's been processed until it's very smooth. So I'm now just going to put in an extra 1/3 of a cup. That's because this is going to be having a little bit of texture, and also the mixture is still a little bit wet. You might have to just gauge the wetness of the mix and whether it'll stick together or not. Here we go. That is it. Sit, stay. Okay, here you go. This is what the mixture looks like. You can see it does look a little bit sticky, which is perfect. This is exactly what we want, because now what we're going to do is avoid the blade. Just get a little handful, and there you go. That's simple. Now actually I should probably just give us a bit of a taste test. Always check your seasoning, because it has got 4 ingredients, but it might need some salt and pepper. Actually, that's pretty much spot on. Don't think it's going to need salt and pepper. Right, so, and now, just going to get a spoon, and we're going to make these meatballs. Oh no, there's always one that goes wrong, isn't there? Here we have a finished article. Now they're still going to be a little bit wet and sticky at the moment, so they need a chance to sit, give the flavours a chance to mingle all that. There'll be basil and tomato and garlic. So you can either just stick them in the fridge, or you can pop them in a dehydrator if you've got one, just for a couple of hours, just let them dry off a little bit, or dry them off in the oven. Now that would be either putting it on at a very, very low temperature, or, quick tip, if you've already been baking something or cooking something in the oven and the oven's just switched off and it's cooling down, pop them on a tray and stick them in the oven. And of course, while the oven cools down, they'll dry off and you'll have some really tasty meatballs. I feel really uncomfortable calling them meat, but there you go. Oh yeah, you can call meat because meat is just an old-fashioned word for food, if I remember rightly. Thank you, Mr. Shakespeare, for that one. So anyway, on to the next recipe before I ramble too much. Did you catch all that? Good. Stay with me because we're now going to do that cheesy pasta sauce. This isn't going to be one of those nice, thick, gloopy pasta sauces. This is one of those kind of runny ones that you have with gnocchi. Is that how you say it? That is how you say it, isn't it? Gnocchi. Somebody, if I'm not saying it right, please let me know in the comments. Okay? So, first of all, I'm going to show you the equipment you're going to need to use for this immensely complicated recipe. Yep, that's it. And at a pinch, you probably don't even need these. Here we go. Step 1, open the jar. Step 2. Right, I am going to get probably about a couple of inches of garlic puree. That's probably more, but then I like my sauces very garlicky. A carton of soya cream. Squeeze it all in there. Right. And powdered gold, nooch. Now, it's probably about 1, 2, yes, I know how to count, 3 tablespoons, more or less, depending on how cheesy you like it. But you know, that's all personal taste. Now, watch this because this is where it gets complicated. And cue the music. A little bit of salt, just to taste. And some pepper. Right. Ooh, spray it everywhere. And there you go, that's it. All it needs now is just to be heated up and poured over some really nice gnocchi or pasta, or actually it goes really nicely in mashed potato too, so word to the wise. Okay, now there's about 3 servings in there, 2 servings if you're feeling particularly peckish or you've got some particularly sticky gnocchi. So that's it. Now, as always, we'll put the ingredients and the method, like you need it, in the description below, And don't forget to like, subscribe, join the tribe. Okay, till next time. Bye. What are you doing? He's pulling faces at me. Tell him to stop it. Hi, and welcome to another Brighter Way Life thing. Yeah.